I'm going to quickly take you through the shopping process of ordering a hair system at Lordhair. So first you'll see the home page of the website, and I'm going to simply go into the navigation and select all hair systems and look to pick my one. Now actually the hair system I'm wearing right now is the Neo, so I'm just going to take you guys through how I would select and personalize a Neo hair system. And the personalization process on each page is the same, so nothing's going to be different for you as well. So what we see here is the product, and you're going to have to select from a variety of options So what we have here now is the color. So for me, I have brown hair, and we have guides on actual how to pick a hair color, and I am a color number 4. So I go ahead and I confirm the selection of a color 4, and that's one thing out of the way. The second step now is to select the base size. So if you haven't measured your head already, I would recommend go ahead and do so. I know that I have a measurement of 8 by 10 inches, so I simply pick 8 by 10. You can then select how many hair systems you want. For me, I only want the one hair system, so I go ahead and select 1. It then comes on to hair cutting. At Lordhair, we have in-house experts that cut hairstyles for you, so you don't have to go into a barber or salon and worry about any of that. So there's a few options you have to pick from here. You can either pick from select stock haircuts that we have, so you'd select it here and choose from a hairstyle. And here you'll see a big list of hairstyles that you can select. For me, I tend to go for something a bit longer and a bit more of a comb over, so I'm just going to move down the list and pick one and select LD60. I'll go ahead and confirm that now, but there are other options and I'll show you them. If you go down and you want to select by the order length, you can cut this, the hair length, sorry. You can just select the options on how much you want the hair to be cut on the front, click the next step, change the top, and this essentially allows you to cut the length of the different parts of your hair system very specifically. The other thing you can do is if there's not a hairstyle that you have on the website that you want, you have two options. You can send a picture on email to the customer support team, or you can simply upload an image here. And you can upload up to 5 images if you want to have like front, back and sides, for example. And once this is done, you can simply go ahead, I'll just pick this for now. You can simply go ahead and then go on to the next step. There are a few more services that you might want to have a look at. We have a perm service, so if you don't want to have your hair cut as a hairstyle in the haircut section, you can also perm it. When you make amendments to your hair system, it's going to add between 2 and 3 days on top of the existing delivery time. Existing delivery times is around 5 working days. So you're looking at between 7 and 8 working days if you do decide to change things about your hair system. The next thing we have is the thinning down of densities. Here you'll see 5, 10, 15% and none. If you want to change the density, maybe you're an aging man, like you're 50 years old and want a much thinner density, you could, for example, select 10% or 15% to take it down. So if a hair system started at 120% and you select 10%, that hair system is now at 110% density. For example, I like to have a hair system that comes a bit thinner for a more natural look, so I'm going to pick 10%. And again, each of these changes do come with an additional cost, but far cheaper than going to a salon or a barber that's going to charge you well over $100 to do this. We then have a final option, which is trimming the excess edge. The excess edge is on the front of the hairline to protect the hairline. Now for me, I don't like to risk cutting this myself, so I allow our team of in-house stylists to do it for me. Now I have my selection done. I have a 4 on the color. I have an 8 by 10 inch hair system, only one, with a hairstyle LD005, and I've selected a -10 cutting on the density, so that would be 110% for 120% original density. I've decided to trim the excess edge, and I'm just going to go ahead and add to cart. And you can see you either view bag or go to checkout. If you want to buy it right away, just go to checkout. And here you'll enter your email, your shipping and a payment. along with any discount code that is active for that specific hair system at the time. Once you've gone ahead and purchased your hair system, if you ever want to know updates about your order, you can simply go to this top right section here, where you'll have your account, you can register, and you'll be able to see all of the updates with tracking in your personal account center. And if you ever do have other questions about your order, you can simply message the customer support team and we'll always be here to help.